Hi guys, welcome to Football Tree, and I'm here with Michael Uchegbu. He's a Nollywood actor and a top Arsenal fan, and we'll be talking today about his club. So, Mike, how long have you been supporting Arsenal?
For as long as Kanwanko ever played the ball for Arsenal, I think before Kanwanko was even a part of Arsenal, I've always loved and supported the club during the Arsene Wenger glory days. Yeah, the days of the JVC and the Opel sponsorship. It's been a while.
Wow.
Yeah, now we be the real
Gunners.
gunners.
Let's talk about your Champions League season. Your upcoming game against Bayern.
Yes, that is a fixture that resonates with every diehard Arsenal fan, considering our antecedents. Our head-to-head in Europe hasn't been so well in
Yeah.
favor of Arsenal. So it's something every Arsenal fan is looking forward to. Of course, the Bayern today is not the Bayern of the yesteryears, the Bayern that everybody dreaded. So if there was any time to play Bayern Munich, I think now is the right time.
Oh, really?
Yeah, regardless of the buzz about Kane, Kane is just one player.
Mm.
Kane hasn't made so much difference to the Bayern Munich team entire performance since he joined the club. So that shows you that he's only one man. And there's so much one person can do, to drive a team. When he came in, he started banging them goals straight
Yeah.
up. People thought, okay, Bayern has found their solution in the striker ball. As we've seen so far, that football doesn't always work out that way. You have to play a team, a well-executed team game to be able to, call yourself a success in the football field. We see that with Guardiola, who everybody admires his style of play. A team who does not have, up until Haaland's arrival, a single top-notch striker since the departure of Sergio Aguero, the world best premierships ever. Well, it is what it is.
Yeah.
It's a fixture. And every Arsenal fan, as much as we're excited, we've made it through to the quarterfinals in over 12 seasons. That's a landmark achievement for us.
Okay.
I mean, coming from where we were during the glory days of Arsene Wenger and now, I think thumbs up to Mikel Arteta, our very stubborn coach, for getting us through to this stage. Yeah, so if you're asking me about my expectations, I'll tell you that without even thinking twice, I believe Arsenal at Emirates, without their fans, obviously. I don't see any reason why Arsenal shouldn't have a victory that day with enough goals.
Oh.
Yes. We've had a very good defensive line ever since the arrival of William Saliba back from the several loans we sent him. I said, okay, our papa sent Pikin message, missing goal, he go learn well. When he left Marseille, they felt it. So yes, it's a good thing that he's back to where he's loved, his boyhood club, and he's found a formidable partnership with the likes of Gabriel Magnellis. So if we have footballers, defenders and attackers who understand how they play, Kane is not a newbie when it comes to, that defensive back line. They understand, and we've seen this partnership frustrating over the seasons when they had their matches before his departure from Tottenham. So it's, for me, I'm being overtly optimistic to say that Arsenal should grind out a very comfortable result to take to the Allianz Arena.
You guys can win the Premier League.
It's still too early because we've got about 10 more games to go. Not about, exactly 10 more games to go.
Yeah.
And if you look at the fixtures, you can't say for certain this person is going to win the league.
Yeah.
What has been playing to Arsenal's advantage so far has been how hot, how the offensive line, the midfield line has been going guns blazing in front of goal. That has been Arsenal's number one, advantage this season. if they keep up with that same form without having to drop points, I think they should be comfortable enough to say it off. Because for you to be the best, you
Yeah.
have to measure up with the best and beat the best. Arsenal has had a wonderful season already head to head with the best teams in England. They beat Liverpool 3. That scoreline was
Nobody expected it.
anybody who they say should predict such
I'm
correct
telling
scores
you, they're not going to
will
win.
never see Arsenal winning Liverpool by 3 what?
Yeah.
3-1,
Sure.
you know, 1-0 with Man City.
Yeah.
So for me, like I would always say, what will determine if Arsenal is going to go all the way this season is if they go to City
Oh, okay.
and grind out the 3 points, not even a draw. Once they can do that, then they can just take their time and play every left match as if it's a final game.
Oh, okay.
We still have Chelsea, which
Yeah.
is a tough fixture, regardless of Chelsea's
Their
shaky
form.
form.
Yeah.
But anytime they see big
Big clubs they
teams,
want.
we've seen what they've done. They removed some points from City
Yeah. True.
this season. So it's not going to be an easy fixture. We still have to play Chelsea. We still have to play Manchester United. Are we done with? No, Chelsea and Man City.
Okay.
Those are the two big teams that we still have to play this season. And yeah, I'm very optimistic that if we keep up with the same form,
Yeah.
if
If like, but your hope is not like you're not having that high hopes. Like we're going
oh,
to.
come on, I'm an Arsenal fan. Arsenal fan and high hopes are not friends. You get, but if only we keep up the same form with no major injury.
Yeah. About the NPFL, do you know so much about it?
Not so much, but I follow, like I told you, I'm a very sports person. I love sports. I follow everything about sport. Anything around me, you have to see something sports. If there's no sports there, then you probably want to ask twice
Okay.
if this is me. So yes, as much as the league hasn't been so attractive,
Yeah.
you know, just the way the country has been so far is more like a reflection of where everything is at the
Yeah.
moment. But I do hear that there's been a lot of private investments going into the
Yeah.
MPFL, which should have started a long
A long
time
time
ago.
ago.
Like, the MPFL would have been the biggest league
We.
out of Africa by now because, for obvious reasons, Nigeria is. Whew, we're blessed with a lot of footballing
I know,
talent.
right?
We are spread everywhere in the
Everywhere.
world. Home-based players are doing fantastically well. That's to
Yeah.
show you that's a reflection of what the league is all about. I mean, look at the guy who went to Chipa United in South Africa.
Yeah.
He's
Stanley.
won everything that there is to win here at home. Look at the way he showed himself at the
And the
tournament.
tournament. Yeah.
That's to tell you that the league has got quality. The league has got good stuff. Scouts used to come. I don't know about now. They used to come and watch the
Local.
MPFL to
Yeah.
draft players, and all of that. So yes, I put my ear on the ground and I see a lot of good things happening. I was born in Enugu State, so if there's any club that I have an affinity for, the
Yeah.
Flying Antelopes of Enugu Rangers.
Okay.
Yeah, Rangers International. And look at where they are on the table. That's to show you that with the current management, one of the top football scholars, who's also an indigene from Enugu State, has a FIFA license. The guy came in. I think they made him the managing director of the club, and look at where the club is now. In less than a year, a season, they're going for the title. So yes, I've got my ears to the ground and I see what the clubs who have allowed private partners and
Yeah.
participation to
Yeah. I can
come in
see
and
the
do it.
level they're
Exactly. They
getting
from
to.
their stadiums to the jerseys to the commercial endorsement aspect of it.
And
It
the
gives
well-being
you
of their players
the
too.
well-being of their players. That should tell you that there's a huge potential
Yeah.
within the local league.
If you were not acting movies, do you
Yeah.
think you'd have been a footballer?
I'm not necessarily a footballer, but a sports person. I was interested in playing basketball.
Oh, okay.
Literally, I've already seen myself playing professional basketball. So I would have been, whether successful or not, a basketball team player if I wasn't acting.
Okay.
I love sports. Everything sports, from motorsports, even golf. As much as I don't play it, I fancy it a lot. I watch lawn tennis.
Oh, okay.
I'm a huge Nadal fan.
Oh, okay.
You know, as much as I love the Federers and the Djokovic, what we've been able to, achieve right now. Djokovic is the GOAT with the highest number of tennis, major tournaments. I still follow sports with so much passion. Football, because I come from a footballing family. My dad used to play very football till he had a major injury.
Oh, okay.
So anytime he sees anybody trying to play football, say, hey, no, 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 no. So yeah, my mom, my dad, my brothers, we all love football. If you see where we're watching football, yeah, it's like, oh my God.
And everybody supports Arsenal.
Formally, before they slip up.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but,
House of Gunners.
the older you get, the more you don't want to be stressing yourself anymore. Arsenal has stressed a lot of people. So along the way, I think my dad started pulling out by joining the Man City.
Okay.
My mom was still hanging on there. I'm still an Arsenal fan.
Yeah.
My brother's still an Arsenal fan. My sister, that one was nothing she's happy because we watch football.
So,
so I think the last time I checked, she was a Man United fan.
That's like the best club.
Yeah. So that's just about my family.
No. Yeah. It's time for keep and sell.
The business of football.
Yeah. So you're going to keep one and sell one. Your players, Odegaard and Partey.
Right now, Partey should go. Okay. Yeah, Odegaard has proven himself over the seasons. Odegaard has completely grown into the Arsenal family and style of playing. Odegaard has, of course, he's got that potential before he was signed in the first place, but you could see a player who has grown over the years under the tutelage of Arteta, so he's so much of an asset right now than Partey.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. Havertz and Jesus.
That's a tough one because Havertz didn't start off well with Arsenal. If there had to be one of the most criticized players in transfer markets last season, it would be Havertz signing because he didn't bring anything to the squad coming in. But he has found his place in Arsenal right now. Arteta has, as stubborn as he is, has continued to play him in a certain pattern, and it looks like he's found the perfect fix for Havertz. Jesus is a hustler, so this one is a very tough call. It's a very tough call, but based on the first team selection this season, Jesus will have to go and Havertz will stay because of Arteta's current formation of play now. There's absolutely nothing Arteta does now without Havertz.
Oh.
And he's proven himself. Oh. That's that false striker role where he falls in. He's always there when Saka wants to pull or Martinelli wants to pull.
Yeah.
Jesus is good with the ball. He's a hustler with the ball, but his finishing has really decimated this season, maybe largely due to injuries and all of that. So if you'd ask me who to keep, I'll keep Havertz and sell Jesus. Yeah.
Rice and Jorginho.
That's another tough one because the two of them are like, why didn't you tell me Oneni and Rice?
I knew you were going to pick.
That's a tough one because these are the summer transfer signings that has proved massive for Arsenal, considering where they are at the top table right now and the player performances each match, each day in and each day out. Jorginho has completely balanced up with the team. Anytime him and Rice plays, you could see Rice enjoying the game.
Okay.
He plays deep, allows Rice to go all the way. And he's beginning to pick those crucial passes now. which we know him for.
Okay.
When he was brought in by Antonio Conte,
Okay.
you know. So we see the Jorginho of those days, and we love the Jorginho we see, but it can never be matched with the amount of machine power that Rice has. Rice is a bulldozer, man. That guy. He plays like Pogba. I hope one day they don't suspect him that he's taking hard drugs. He plays with so much adrenaline, and power. Not just with power, his football sense, his vision is crazy.
Yeah.
So he's literally the only utility player you could point to in Arsenal currently, and that's their value.
Okay.
You can't do away with utility players. So I'll keep Rice.
And yourself, Jorginho.
Yeah.
Ben White and Saliba.
You can't compare the two of them. They are two different defenders. They are two different type of defenders. Two different defensive formational players. So Saliba is world class right now, without a doubt. You can't be mentioning best defensive formations without mentioning Saliba Gabriel right now. So I'll keep Saliba based on current form. White I will keep too because of his
you have to sell.
Contribution.
No, you have to sell.
Once Timber is able to come back fit, then it's an easy call for me to sell White.
Okay,
because they play almost the same kind of football. Unfortunately, Timber has not been introduced well to the club.
But you picked
Bad luck.
In all of this, you are keeping Saliba and you're selling Ben White.
Okay. Yes, Ben White.
Bukayo Saka and Trossard.
Saka I'll keep, obviously. Yeah, Trossard is super sub, yeah. But, I mean, when the push comes to shove, who do you go to first lineup?
Yeah.
Saka, so yeah.
So I'm going to call the club and you're going to name the stadium.
Go ahead.
All right, let's go. This one is easy. Arsenal.
Emirates Stadium.
Manchester United.
Old Trafford.
Chelsea.
Stamford Bridge.
Sporting Lagos.
Sporting Lagos. Are you an ambassador of Sporting? This one is
Sporting Lagos.
Are you an ambassador? I've never been an ambassador of Sporting.
Like Sporting Lagos.
Okay. I think I have an idea because I remember chatting you up.
Yeah.
While you were covering, I saw you were putting up the interviews and all of that. Yeah. And in fact, you even pinned the location of the stadium.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. So I think it's Mobolaji Johnson.
Yes. Now you got to Mobolaji Johnson Arena.
Okay.
Yeah. Nottingham Forest.
City Ground.
Sheffield United.
Bromo Lane.
Napoli.
Diego Maradona.
Barcelona.
Has to be the easiest now.
I know, right?
New camp.
Real Madrid.
Bernabeu.
Okay, so at least you got everything, but you're shaking when you go to Sporting Lagos.
Of obvious reasons. Lagos get plenty stadium now.
When was your club found?
That's a tough one. 19. Arsenal is an old tradition club.
Yeah.
1880 something or 18.
No, you have to get the correct date now. You can't ask me 1880 something.
1883.
No.
1885.
You're wrong. You didn't get it. I'll help you. 1886. So, who is your club's all-time goal scorer?
All time has to be all time. All time. It's between three strikers.
Okay.
I know of Thierry Henry, I know of Dennis Beckham, I know of Ian Wright. So it has to be between these three.
But you have to pick one.
Premier League, yeah? Dennis Beckham.
Okay. But that's not correct, yeah.
Who's the all-time Premier League?
The first name we called Thierry Henry.
Thierry Henry. Oh.
Arsenal fans are also called the Gunners.
Yeah.
Can you please tell us the reason behind that?
If you see an Arsenal club, Arsenal flag, you understand the reason behind it.
No, but you have to tell us now. A lot of people know now. A lot of people
Arsenal,
know.
the literal terms, means, it's a collection of weapons, artillery, you
Okay.
know, what in your arsenal, like the things you take to war.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, of course, guns is one of the things
Yeah.
and if you look at the symbol of the arsenal flag, you see the guns blazing,
Yeah.
you know. So my understanding is that's where the gunners came from. That's my understanding. It could mean a different thing. Yeah.
You're right. You tried. So there's a write-up at the sleeve of your jersey. Visit what?
Fly Rwanda.
Yeah, correct. So, guys, Mike is a top Arsenal fan. At least he tried my questions.
Which question did I fail? Is it not just
I mean, he was shaking, but
which is
let's just give
it?
it to him that yeah, he's a top Arsenal fan. So, Mike, is there a new project you have that's out there? Like your fans are like,
Yeah,
new movie.
my projects are out there on YouTube. Hardly these days do I keep track. Only when the producers decide on their own
Yeah.
that they want to put out a job, they send you a teaser or a trailer to promote it. So I can't really say for now. But if you go to YouTube,
Yeah,
you
just
see
search
my collection.
Uchegbu
Yeah,
movies and you see them there.
yeah.
All right, Mike. Thank you.
And please also subscribe to my YouTube channel.
YouTube channel,
Mike Uchegbu.
Mike Uchegbu. Follow him on Instagram.
Absolutely, Mike Uchegbu. Mike
Uchegbu
everywhere.
everywhere. So thank you, Mike.